All right. I don't know where the cam goes in this game. I actually don't remember. How do I full screen this game, by the way, so I don't have this bar in the top and my Windows bar at the bottom? Is there a way to do that? No, not really. Alt enter? No, it's not doing shit. Alt enter and F11 don't do it. Yeah, I don't know. Auto hide taskbar. I guess. I don't know. Like, I just don't like these fucking bars up here. I don't want to see Discord. I don't want to see taking screenshot and... No. Titan panel, Windows, Shift, Enter. No. Didn't work. All right, well, either way, all y'all's recommendations aren't working. Because Vicky was telling me I should probably get used to, like, desktop capturing instead, because I'm going to be bringing the Wikipedia on screen all the time at some point. So that's kind of annoying, but I guess I could just crop. Let's see. Like, I could just crop that bottom bit off. Now it's just not there. That's the best I could do. Just crop it. Crop the top as well. I could also crop the top. Whatever. Good enough. All right. So, as I said before, Jimmy messaged me last night. Him and some friends were in Discord, and they were really mad watching me play. So, he wrote up an entire Google Doc to adjust how I play the game. This following guide has been created to assist Sodapoppin on his journey of not being miserable while playing a 20-year-old medieval clicking sim. The author of this guide is not responsible for any lack of dopamine generated, and it's possible that it's just a skill issue. Please enjoy your own discretion. Things you can do immediately upon logging in. Get starter armor. Talk with the Iron Man tutor, Adam. They'll give you some dope exclusive armor that you can brag about. Tell as many people as possible about the armor. Okay. So, Iron Man, Adam. So, okay. Iron Man, Adam, RuneScape. Let's... Wikipedia. Here we go. Oh, and then there's... Sorry, ADHD. I was right. This music has been ruining my day-to-day activities. This do-do-do-do-do, like that, the little clinging sounds are in my head all the time. And I haven't even listened to it that much. It sucks. I actually hate this jingle. And I know y'all don't want to hear that, but I hate it. Anyways. Where is this? That's right at the main town. So we're going deep southeast. Actually, no, fuck that. We're teleporting because fuck traveling in this game. How do I... Magic? No. Don't cast it. Don't waste the CD. No. Man up, Chance. It's not a long walk. I'm going to deal with a lot worse. I'm sure of it. And I've got a full sprint bar. Utilize it. No cooldowns? I mean, dude, like, I don't use fucking recklessness on my warrior just because it's only a 30 minute cooldown. A family member has died in my life by the time it's back. It's forever. Iron Man tutor. Here you are, you fuck. Give me armor. Hey there, Adam. What can I do for you? You can give me armor. Hey, have you any armor for me, please? There you go. Wear it with pride. Fucking damn right I will. Damn! Oh, wait. Attack bonus. Magic minus 30? So this is basically for melee only. Fuck it. That's fine. Hell yeah. Look at that shit. And the cape? I gotta find someone in game and call him a pussy. But I can't tell if it's a player or an NPC. Anyways. Next thing. Done. Start fishing and cooking. Lumbridge Swamp, fish for shrimp and cook on the ground floor of Lumbridge Castle. Bank on top floor and repeat. Fishing and cooking will be your main source of survival. Cooldown timer, these your main source of survival. What does that mean? Like, okay. Food. Let me kill this duck with my new armor. Oh, never mind. It's too good. Lumbridge Swamp. Okay, we're looking for Lumbridge Swamp. I'm in Lumbridge. So here, I'm assuming, the south area. Oh, that disgusting dark green throw-up color. All right. Wait, I need to go to my bank, and I need to get fishing shit, I think. I know the bank is in... Actually, I don't know anything. Where the fuck's the bank? No, it is. It is in this castle. Top floor, I think. This guy's troll as fuck. Dude, I know. You can go ahead and message Jimmy and let him know that he's a huge bitch. And his guide sucks balls. Let him know. Bank booth. Don't look. I'm in. Okie dokie. So I need a fishing net. Oh. And I don't know what else I need, TBA. Shrimps. I need shrimps. Does gold have weight to it? I don't think it does. Axe. I'll need to cut down trees. Marks of Grace. Is there like... Okay, just right-click, deposit all. Only need the net. What about my clue scroll? That's importanto. Tinderbox. I could make fires. I don't need a spade. I don't know what gold bar does. Okay, we'll put that away. Bones, I can right-click. This looks good, right? We need space for fish. So only... But how do I cook the... Oh, wait, I go to a stove probably, right? Cook on the ground floor of Lumbridge Castle. So maybe I don't need a tinderbox and I don't need an axe. What if I just equip the axe and wear it? And then put my sword away. Okay, I'm shrimp and netted up. Okay, so there's a cooking thingamajig right there. And now we head the fuck back out. And we fish. Deposit armor? Why? Does armor slow me down? Yes? So I'm supposed to go in this swamp buck-ass naked. All right, hold on. Let me learn how to fish here. Everyone shut the fuck up for a second. I see water. Okay, it's not working here. Something's wrong. Scared of these rats. Mining tutor. Oh, hold on, we're fighting. Big axe dam. Can you attack it, you dumb fuck? Water altar. Swamp caves. I'm not doing dick for damage. Fish icons. There's fish icons. Fishing tutor. Anchovies. I mean, here? Owned, pussy. Fuck this raw meat. Get killed and wasted. Oh, look at this. Wait, hold on. I'm shrimping. Do I just AFK? Is this it? Wait, how long do I just... Now watch a movie? What? I don't have to like actually... I don't have to like re-click it at all? Oh. Wait, it ran out. Let me just understand at what points I need to tab back in. It seems like it's about every minute or so. Okay, I'm farming XP, I think. Now watch your favorite streamer. I was actually talking to Vicky about this last night. I said I feel like I'm in a really awkward spot, right? Because I think people want to see like a new player play RuneScape, like, and I feel those eyes on me. So it's awkward in the sense that they want to see me play RuneScape, but I can't alt-tab and do something else because they want to see RuneScape. WoW streamers playing RuneScape. So I sit there doing this AFK shit for 30 minutes, but it's like, now what? If I watch YouTube, I feel like some RuneScape person, I wanted to come in here and see Soda playing RuneScape. What is he watching? This isn't RuneScape. Maybe RuneScape viewers know what to expect, but at the same time, I'm still sitting here in the square. So yeah, I don't know. We were sitting there thinking, what the fuck do I do? And I was like, okay, well, I have to react to stuff. And I started asking if there's any RuneScape lore videos that I should know about. In other words, the Leroy Jenkins of RuneScape. She said yes. But she said I should ask chat. The Falador Massacre? I don't know what that is. Okay. I probably still won't even know what's going on, though. Like, I don't know RuneScape well enough to know even what I'd be watching. Maybe I would. You're kidding me. Level 2? Dude, I got level 2 in agility in one fucking run.
Motherfucker is actually terrified of RuneScape Andes. The fuck is going on with this world?
I'm not scared, but I was just explaining a thought process. Slightly. Alright. Well, let's see here. YouTube. Swampletics. 6 million views. Let me get better at tabbing in and out. Hang on. So many tabs open. That's crazy that I haven't had to click still. 12 hours? Huh? Bro, what? All right, let's just open it and let's just
on one of RuneScape's biggest challenges, the Theater of Blood.
Okay, hold on, let me pause. Ah, fuck, I canceled. Get back there, you fuck. All right, settings. We're gonna turn the music off in game, but I do want to hear shit, right? When I level and whatnot. Bring my guide. Actually, let's bring it all in the same tab. Fuck this. Oh, canceled. All right.
I've been interested in area restricted accounts for an extremely long time now. It's this, the Karamjo only Ultimate Iron Man, which I've had this idea for so long, and it's just, I don't know, it's a really cool thing to challenge myself with, and I think it would be really interesting to watch. So to craft your own journey and play by your own rules has something beautiful to it. To overcome your limitations and find joy in places no one has before is such an incredibly cool thing.
I was saying Falador Massacre first. Okay. This is a 1 hour video. Dude, where's the Leroy Jenkins where it's a fucking 5-minute banger? This is crazy.
Events like the Falador Massacre in 2006 will forever be a part of RuneScape history.
A ticket came in that said someone's running around Falador killing people.
The Falador Massacre is one of the most well-known events to have ever happened in RuneScape.
Bro, there's open world PvP. People are getting killed outside your house.
This is Duriel 3-1.
One of the most extreme versions of bug abuse was the Falador Massacre.
In a way, this video doesn't need an introduction.
Okay.
The 6th of June 2006, the Falador Massacre. One of the most infamous glitches in RuneScape history. The day that the most popular free MMO in the world saw players cut down in cities, in places they had always thought were safe. The official documentary, the official history book, its own space on Wikipedia, even being canonized in the lore and having official in-game events to commemorate the 10-year anniversary.
It's a lot of people.
People have talked about and referenced the massacre extensively. Heck, you've probably already watched a mini documentary about it before. So what else is there to say on what is probably the most documented event in RuneScape's long history? What can I tell you that countless of YouTube videos and player interviews haven't already? Well, I never make a video unless I can tell you something new on the topic. And after months of collaborating with Jagex themselves, getting the inside scoop, and diving through every other piece of media made about the massacre, we're finally ready to give you the whole story. Time to buckle up and bank your items, because it's time to unravel the 6...
Okay, hold on. So this came out 2 years ago, but it sounds to me, based on this video, the Falador Massacre was, like, talked about a lot before this video. It was just a known thing. But there was no, like, good video on it, I guess. 2006. Okay.
16 years of history that have piled up since the events of the Falador Massacre.
Why am I looking at all these peace bloom? Okay.
Our tale begins back in 2002, somewhere in the mythical fantasy land known as New Zealand. 12-year-old Lincoln has heard about this new, cool game called Runescape, and decides to sign up to it.
Okay.
A novel medieval adventure game designed by a trio of nerdy British brothers
Hold on.
with... A novel medieval...
Is this what the game looked like? Or is this, like, edited to look even worse? This is...
Evil adventure game designed by a trio of nerdy British brothers with a sense of wit and charm that you don't really see in other MMOs of the time. The vast world is the perfect place for a 12-year-old to get lost in, and blissfully unaware of where this road would take him, Lincoln finishes punching in his details and is ready to enter the world of Gielinor for the first time. Lincoln, who you probably know better as Cursed You, his in-game name, is quickly hooked by RuneScape and starts putting in some serious hours. He's eventually joined by his close friend, Josh, who calls himself Cursed You, with a 0 instead of an O. The duo play together and call themselves the Cursed You Brothers, since their names kind of look similar if you squint hard enough. Lincoln quickly falls down the PvP rabbit hole, becoming an avid player killer who raises his stats and improves his gear solely to get better at taking down other players. He finds a good amount of success in this path, and becomes relatively rich quite quickly. When RuneScape 2 was released in March 2004, introducing the duel arena alongside it, Lincoln turned away from the wilderness and went all in on staking, 1v1 matches with some heavy bets on the line for the winner. Now, in 2004, most stakes were done through magic rather than melee or ranged. Lincoln already had decent PvP skills from his time before the duel arena, but he could get an even bigger advantage if he raised his magic level to the max. In fact, he discovered that he could get 250 XP per game tick by carefully using the charge spell, available to everyone at level 80 magic. With the wealth behind him to buy all the supplies he needs, he quickly achieves 99
What does it mean by per tick? What does that mean? Oh, wait, my shrimp's full. So now do I just go back, cook it, and then bank it, and then run back, and then continue the video? Is that the meta? This is so funny. Oh, fuck. All right. Well, my music's fucking gone. Wow. bank my gear as well. This is sick. All right. I need to cook it. So the stove. Let me get my rhythm down. So we go into the kitchen here. Do I need spices or anything? Or do I just eat that shit fucking vanilla as fuck? Okay, cooking range. Choose a quality and then, okay, quantity. All. Okay, how long does this take? Okay, fuck it. Let's watch the vid here. It's a good pause moment. Members can wait. Members can now make fruit blasts. Hey, get back to work. You leveled, but you're not done. The job ain't over, bro. Dude, how do I stop these level ups from interrupting my shit? Get back to work. Settings. All right, let's do gameplay. Disable level up interface. Really? Is that it? Oh, is it this thing? Members can now make pineapple punches. Okay.
Settings, interfaces, disable level up interface.
Damn, so I burnt all of these. I fucked them up. Okay, I'm done. So what do I do? Just bank it, okay? Do I bank the burnt shrimp? There was that one quest that wanted me to turn in burnt meat. So maybe I bank my burnt, just in case, right? I'm gonna bank my burnt shrimps. Wait, up the stairs more. You never know. Is there a deposit all burnt shrimp? Okay, deposit all shrimps. And then let's go on my character fuck. This one. I'm keeping the cape on. It's too fucking cool. I can't be walking around without it. Where is my... Oh, here we go. All right. Now I go all the way back. Oh, I have to leave now. Click that shit. We run to Africa. Back to work here. Hold on. Second step. Where's the...
Magic in early 2004, becoming the 254th person to hit the milestone. Now, with only 254 people at 99 Magic, and only a fraction of them actually using the skill to stake.
Wait. There's only 200 people at 99? Let me go back a bit. After I start catching more shrimp here. Hang on. Okay.
To everyone at level 80 Magic. With the wealth behind him to buy all the supplies he needs, he quickly achieves 99 Magic in early 2004, becoming the 254th person to hit the milestone. Now, with only 254 people at 99 Magic, and only a fraction of them actually using the skill to stake, it's not hard to guess that Lincoln did very well for himself at the duel arena. If you knew what to do, staking was an incredible moneymaker, and Lincoln sure as hell knew what he was doing. The only thing he didn't know was what he was going to do with all the money he'd made. That is, until a little birdie told a 14-year-old Lincoln how much his RuneScape gold was worth on certain sites.
Okay.
Lincoln started offloading some of his excess wealth to third-party sites, turning his gaming habit into an actual real-life moneymaker.
So he's a gold
Highly
seller.
against the RuneScape rules if you weren't aware. But somehow Lincoln scraped by on just temporary mutes or bans, never receiving anything permanent. This might come as a surprise to you, but giving a 14-year-old a slap on the wrist when they do something wrong generally doesn't stop them from doing it again. And so, the staking proceeds kept making him richer in real life, selling gold for about 17,000 New Zealand dollars, equal to about 10,000 US dollars in 2000.
Wait, selling how much gold for $10,000? Wait.
2006. And whilst his throwaway account got banned after selling everything it had, his main account remained active and looking innocent in the eyes of Jagex. Now, Lincoln wasn't, and whilst his throwaway account got banned after selling everything it had, his main account.
Okay, so he gave all the gold to a throwaway account, then sold everything on that account, but then that throwaway account got banned. Okay, typical. That's...
account remained active and looking innocent in the eyes of Jagex. Now, Lincoln wasn't offloading everything through his alts. When you have that much money, why not pimp out your account? So he dumped some of his wealth into buyable skills, achieving pretty respectable results, such as rank 318 prayer with a level of 91, and rank 109 crafting with a level of 95. It's just a shame that he started to train those skills so much later than everyone else. If he'd been able to grind the buyable skills from their release, he'd probably have been able to snag a few rank 1 positions on the leaderboard. Wouldn't that be funny? Anyway, you'll never guess what they released on the 31st of May 2006. Construction, the hottest new skill on the market, released on a Wednesday as far as Jagex were concerned. But that UK to New Zealand time zone meant that it dropped on a Thursday night for poor Lincoln. A school night, no less. The burdens of real life stopped him from securing an early lead, but he certainly put in the work, buying up as many resources as he could from the World 2 trading hotspots. He had the materials, he just needed the time. By the time he hit 65 construction, he was rank 35 on the high scores. That's not that far from rank 1. It actually seemed doable. It was time to go all in. Cursed You sold 2 party hats from his collection to fund his construction supply, giving him 250 mil in liquid assets. This wasn't just enough for 99, this was enough to splurge on it. Cursed You opted to build mahogany tables, using a butler to turn logs into planks for him. A very expensive but very fast method. Beyond this, he also recruited 3 friends to buy any and all mahogany planks they saw being traded on the public market. This wasn't just to increase his supply, this was to ensure his competition wouldn't have any for themselves. While 3 people weren't going to be enough to monopolize the market, they were enough to put a huge dent in it. As he stormed to level 78, he still only had half the XP that rank 1 had accumulated in this time. Both Monkey Mojo and Noobfrey had 3.2 million XP to Cursed You's humble 1.7, and there was no doubt that they also had surplus cash of their own to throw around. Cursed You was fast, but he had an education and a bedtime to slow him down. There was no way he'd been able to do this alone. So it's a good thing he wasn't alone. He was one half of the Cursed You brothers, remember? So over the weekend he brought in Josh to work in shifts. While Lincoln slept, Josh would keep playing, keeping the grind going until Lincoln awoke the next morning and took over again. 24 hours a day of non-stop efficient training over the weekend. Now his competition were the ones who couldn't keep up. As he reached level 88, Cursed You hit rank 1 on the high scores for the first time. The end was in sight.
Okay. Can anyone give me like a rundown of about how much like real life time has passed so far in this? I actually. Months? 3 days? I don't know. I would imagine a couple of days. 3 to 4 days? Okay.
He just had to keep the momentum going. Lincoln pleaded with his parents to let him take a few days off school to do this. If he could train all day, the rank was his for sure. But if he couldn't, his foes would have a chance to overtake him. Upon hearing their child ask to take time off school to spend the day playing video games, his parents looked at each other, did the responsible thing, and said, yes. Who knows why they let him do it? Maybe they knew about his real-world trading earnings and thought of it as him working overtime at a job. But whatever the reason, it cemented his ultimate fate in unchangeable stone. Now that his name was up in lights at the coveted rank 1 position, a lot of eyes fell on Cursed You. And this was during the RuneScape golden era. Who was this kid who came out of nowhere? How did they overthrow the competition so quickly? Can I see his house? The average player in 06 didn't really understand the game, especially when compared to the modern knowledge we have of its mechanics. Everyone had just assumed that rank 1 construction meant that you had the coolest house in the game, and had pimped it out to the max. Cursed You's house was just a collection of empty rooms, with naught but a single mahogany table that was being destroyed and rebuilt over and over. He didn't need anything else. That would be, dare I say, XP waste. Of course, it wasn't just adoring fans trying to get in touch with Cursed You, cheering him on or begging to see his ultra-cool Omega house. His competition slid into the PMs to ask when he was ever going to log out, or how big his bank was, because theirs was definitely bigger. If you had 500 mil, they had 501 mil, that sort of thing. RuneScape was really just a kid's playground back in the day, huh? The race was a lot closer than Cursed You would have liked, however. Even after the day spent no-lifing the skill, his rank 1 position was dangerously close to being overthrown. What's worse, as he reached level 96, he was forced to take a break. Not by his parents, mind you. They were happy for him to sink all day into the game. It was by his clan, DI, who were threatening to kick him out if he didn't join them on a PKing trip. Just ignore the fact that he was racing for a historic milestone, I guess. RuneScape really was just a kid's playground back in the day.
Well, to be fair, back then, maybe they had the mindset, like, no one knew RuneScape was going to be popular. For all you knew at the time, they could all be like, RuneScape's going to die in a year. Who cares? Right? Let's have fun right now. They didn't know it's a big deal. Maybe, I didn't play. It was already huge? No? Okay. All right.
Actually gave Cursed You a reason to spruce up his house, however. Since everyone would want to have a look at it after the clan event finished, he threw up some minor furniture as decorations for the party he'd be hosting. This didn't last long, however, since he really needed to get back to training, and he forcibly kicked out all the PKers from his house party.
Sometimes foreshadowing is relatively obvious.
This PKing trip could quite easily have cost him the race. But once again, fate intervened, and he not only kept his rank 1 position, he finally gave himself a buffer. By level 98, he was 1.2 million XP ahead of rank 2, and him being the first to 99 was basically a given. With his future achievement locked in, he wasted no time preparing to celebrate. Since you can't invite people to your house in building mode, Cursed You decided to make flat packs to get the last few drops of XP with his friends and clanmates around. With a few planks and a couple clicks, Cursed You became the only person in RuneScape with 99 construction, to a small and intimate audience that didn't overwhelm his computer in the slightest.
Sometimes foreshadowing is...
With his achievement immortalized in screenshots, Cursed You opened the house to the masses of people who had been requesting a private tour of the residence for days. Calls to action were posted on all the popular fan sites and official forums, telling people to subscribe to Will Miss It and to hit the bell to be notified of all future uploads. Or, as he put it, feel free to drop by right now. I'm on World 111 with chat on. Remington, by the way.
Okay. So, chapter 1 was just a story of how he got rank 1. How a little kid had parents that let him play all day, probably because he sold RuneScape Gold for real life money. And then a couple of hurdles here and there with like his guild and other competitors. And everyone thought his house was going to be super duper cool because, oh wait, I'm out of fish. Thought it was going to be cool because everyone was fucking retarded back then, and thought the highest crafting would be the coolest and nicest house, when really it's just optimizing, but people didn't understand the autism of optimizing to get rank 1. And they all wanted to see his house, but it's going to be shit. Okay. And then he invited everyone after achieving rank 99. And we'll see what happens. I don't know. First, let me... Wait, no, I gotta cook my fish first. Hang on. Okay. We cook here. Talk to the frog. Oh. Don't talk to me. Speak to the frog princess. Huh? Why are there frogs everywhere? What is happening? Well, let me cook my shit. How long do I have? Outside. Frog. Talk to frog. Frog. Not long. Outside. Outside now. Okay. But it's gone. I didn't know. My bad. Yeah, I forgot there's random events, and I didn't know if I was timed or not. You're interrupting my cooking, man. So what was I supposed to do? Was there like a princess that was also following me just in the distance? Or is there like a princess that is always here? They're usually timed? Okay, I didn't know. My bad. The frog with the crown. Got it. Okay. What's my cooking at? Fire making is at 2. Cooking. Fishing is at 6. Where's cooking? Am I blind? Oh, there it is. 11. Okay. All right, let's go put some shrimps away. Deposit all. Deposit all burnt shrimp. Okay, back down. Down. Membership. Don't give me fucking bonds. I don't care. I don't want to encourage anyone showing up near me. TBH. What the fuck's the thing called where it hides people? I always forget. Turn entity hider off and just see what the fuck. If there's people following me. If it gets annoying, I turn it back on. All right. Back to work. Click the star. You can favorite it with the star. Oh, in this? You're right. Okay. Big. Big. I see what you mean. All right. Back to the real game here. Where's audio? Settings. Ooh. All right, chapter 2. Let's see.
So, everyone remembers the massacre as taking place on the 6th of the 6th of the 6th. It's catchy, good optics, yada yada yada. But Cursed You is from New Zealand. That's so far off the side of the world that half the maps don't even include it. So the time zones have gotten pretty muddy here over the years. Some people say the party took place on the 5th, some say the 6th, some say the 7th. The uploader of the original Falador Massacre video claims the party was held at 7 PM Australian time, which would be
do
about
yourself
10
a favor
AM in
and
the
do the free quests to learn the game and grind some Hunter and Wintertot. Also questing is faster XP in the start.
All right, thank you.
Okay, but Jagex staff claimed they were woken up at 2 AM to try and fix the resulting issues, so that doesn't match up. Luckily, we don't have to guess. Cursed You's party invitation was posted at 11:09 PM UTC, 1 hour prior to Jagex's time zone, placing the party at just past midnight in the UK on the 6th of June 2006.
Is funnier. Just go with that.
And still on the 5th of June for our
These
American
specifics
friends.
are stupid.
Funnily enough, Lincoln gave his buddy Josh absolutely no credit for all the hours he put in on construction during those late nights. He couldn't risk getting banned during his own party.
Foreshadowing.
Partygoers rushes to the house, building up quite an audience in a very short period of time. In only minutes, hundreds of players poured in, all eager to see the construction king and the castle he had made.
Okay.
One such player was the also 16-year-old Brian hailing from the United States. Brian was pretty much a nobody, really. Just your average RuneScape player at the time. A super cool teenager who was into metal music and video games, unlike any other 16-year-old at the time. He'd actually got into RuneScape because of a friend of his, Voodoo Legion, who'd he met previously on a different game. Brian first tried out RuneScape in May 2005, making his first account, which you all probably guessed the name of. That's right, it was S2Cell. Early on, he died to a scorpion and lost all of his items, and decided to make a brand new account instead of rebuilding. From that point on, Brian would go by a new name, one that would go down in the history books forever. I mean, let's be real here. You almost certainly know Brian by a different name. That one being Duriel321 quickly fell in love with PKing, just as Cursed You had done all those years ago. If he wasn't in the wilderness, he was training his combat skills or preparing to jump back into it. Voodoo Legion eventually introduced him to Evolution X, a large PKing clan that had built up a good reputation in the community. They had weekly events where they would do things like kill all the players at the Wilderness Greater Demons. Before the addition of obelisks in April 2006, let them spread their reign of terror over the entire wilderness. This was still 2006, so no one was crazy at it or anything, but Duriel definitely knew how to PK, and he certainly had a taste for it. And sure enough, in the early evening of the 5th of June 2006 US time, Duriel was sitting on TeamSpeak with some of his friends when one of them, Alien, told him to come visit a house party in World 111, the Australian homeworld. Cursed You was the first person to hit 99 construction, and was hosting a massive party that everyone was going to. So, sure enough, Duriel decided to hop over and see what all the fuss was about. Interestingly enough, Cursed You had made a dungeon, a floor of the house where people could fight each other when PvP was turned on. Showing up with some basic gear he was wearing at the time, he stepped through the Remington portal and got to partying. And by partying, I mean bashing other people's faces in. Perfectly safe, of course. You didn't lose anything if you died in the dungeon. It was just for fun. You'd just re-enter the house, climb back downstairs and start all over again. That's all it was ever meant to be. A place for safe, friendly PvP. Now, when I said everyone was at the party, out of the 1,200 players online in the world, Cursed You would in later years estimate that 800 of them were all at the party. RuneScape Worlds could reasonably hold up to 2,000 people spread across the map without too much trouble. But if you had a lot of people in one place, such as the 800 attendees cramped inside Cursed You's home, things started to chug. And oh boy, was it starting to lag. About 30 minutes past midnight UK time, Duriel, barely able to see what was going on, died in the dungeon and respawned outside, before re-entering and made his way over to the throne room to see what the magic ball thing was. And as he gets to it, the screen freezes completely. A loading message appears in the top left of the corner, and before he knows it, he's back in Remington, outside the house portal. So was everyone. Cursed You had kicked all several hundred players from his house in a desperate attempt to stop the lag. His house was now only open to his friends, some of which joined him back inside, eager to keep the party going as a small gathering that only the cool kids could partake in. Little did they know, this was the only safe place left in the entire game. When you have several hundred players all in one area, it can be hard to see what's going on. The game lags, the minimap is filled with white dots, and the main game is covered by an endless sea of players obscuring everything. But something's not right. Some players have health bars, and they're going down. Maybe they're being attacked by a random event or something.
Oh shit.
They've only just left the house. Nothing should be attacking them just yet. Trying to figure out what's going on, Duriel clicks into the ocean of players, expecting to walk to a different spot, but instead he's given an attack option, just like the one he had earlier while he was in the dungeon. Oh dear.
Okay, so the game bugged out.
So what just happened? You might be surprised to hear this, but no one is actually 100% sure what the cause for the open world PvP glitch was. In the years that passed, a few theories have circulated in the community. Depending on who you ask, you'll usually hear that it's something to do with either the combat ring, where being expelled from the house while you had combat enabled let you keep it, or the scrying pool, where being able to spectate somewhere else in the game turned you into an invisible player, and being expelled while using it in a PvP enabled room let you spawn there with PvP still enabled. But there's no shortage of other theories, such as it being down to a last minute code change with the kitchen lorder. But here's the thing, Duriel was by the throne room when he got kicked out, using none of those things. And Cursed Use Clan Party at 96 Construction didn't result in the bug, despite also expelling his avid PKing friends then. And it's not like they didn't try finding one. So what gives? Well, searching for answers, I got in touch with one of the most important developers at the time,
I want to see the massacre.
Mod Ash, to shed some light on the whole situation. Keep that name in
what
mind.
happened?
We'll be seeing more of him later. Ash didn't know for sure what the exact cause was, but he knows a lot about why it happened, and so do we. As such, we can make some pretty good guesses because of it. How the player-owned house handled combat was weird. When you had PvP challenge mode enabled in the house, it
Gotta pause, everyone. Sorry, gotta get to work here. Settings, audio. Banging it. Let's go. Cook this shit. We'll see how long I do it for until I try something new. Jimmy was very adamant that I should do different stuff all the time. I'll probably finish this video and then we'll do something else. All right. I cook hard as fuck here. Massive cooking. Let's zoom in on the details. I'm gonna go piss. Crazy stuff. Question. What level do I need to be to vote? $300. Okay, so it is 300. What level am I right now? $18. Oh, fuck. I need to speed run to 300 so I can vote and fucking remove the stamina mechanic altogether. Every vote matters. All right, we're going here. All the way down. All right, you're at least 50 total. You got it yesterday. Okay, so I'm pretty much there, right? It's crazy. I don't have the right to vote. It's not sexist or racist, but there's some type of ist going on, not letting me vote. Not sure which one. All right, let's mute and let's get back to the video here. Autist. Okay, dude. All right. Oh. Here we go.
Applied a variable to everyone in the house that allowed combat. Literally, a blanket variable of you can attack anyone, anywhere. You can kinda see how things went wrong now, but wait.
Okay.
If this variable allowed you to attack anyone, why does PvP challenge mode only work in the dungeon? That's because the house also had a second variable. If you were on the ground or upper floor, or the house didn't have a dungeon at all, the option to attack other players was hidden. A hacky solution, sure, but if you wanted to make a PvP mode that only applied in the dungeon, it definitely worked. You just had to make sure that these variables were wiped whenever you left the house. Using the portal, teleporting, logging out, the developer of this skill, Mod John A, thought of all possible ways you could leave the house, and made sure this variable was reset when you did any of them. But clearly, something was missed. Knowing what we know now, there's a good chance that this missed check has to do with a piece of high-level furniture, the Greater Magic Cage. Requiring 89 construction, and only a week after the initial release of the skill, most players had never seen one, nor interacted with it. Neither had Cursed You built it when his clanmates believed they had found a bug the day before, as shown in the image they took in the throne room during the same party. All which would explain why the bug wasn't found until now. As the cage is used to trap people, that means additional variables are applied to them, which may have muddied the water for the code. As mentioned earlier, Duriel explained
Duriel, I die, run up to that magic ball thing next to the throne, and I get booted out of the house.
in an interview 3 hours after the event that he was in the throne room to check out the cage. But he's not the only one. A Swedish user on the DI forums explained only an hour after the massacre that also he could attack people after being teleported from the inside of the Greater Magic Cage. None of the JMods that actually had a part in fixing the bug knew for sure what actually caused the variable to be smuggled out of the house. Even the skill's developer explained in the Runescape history book that he missed something, but couldn't specify what. Now, obviously, the bug can't be abused today. We're going to be talking more about that later, but to get a true understanding of the Greater Magic Cage's involvement, I made a last attempt to find the cause of the bug by messaging upload manager Mod Easty. As a Jagex employee since 2008, few JMods know the game's coded secrets better than Easty. As an upload manager, he's been in charge of implementing all code involving hotfixes and new updates since 2010. Next to this, he's had a pretty big interest in bug abuse, keeping in touch with RuneScape's bug abuse curator and learning the ways of how to break the game both internally, but also externally. Some might remember him from the Rotten Potato documentary, where Easty was shown to be in contact with the old bug abuse communities. If anyone at Jagex would be able to look up the code and find the bug, it'd be him. But even Easty couldn't say for sure. The construction code has changed a lot over the years, and the closest we can get to the original code is from August 2007, being the same code of the game used to bring back Old School. Already at that point had Jagex made several changes to avoid the massacre from ever happening again. But Easty could, after reviewing the 2007 code, make a guess at what happened in June of 2006. Hold on for this, cause we're getting a little technical now.
Yeah, we have been, bro.
When standing in the Greater Magic Cage and somebody pulls the lever, it traps the players inside. If the player chooses to drop them down to the dungeon, an animation plays where the player is falling. As we know, Cursed You expelled everyone from his house whilst our known PKers were in the cage. And the Swedish user did explain the cage was in the process of teleporting him when he was kicked, suggesting the animation had been activated when Cursed You hit the emergency brakes. Based on how the code worked at the time, Easty believes this caused a rare instance where two actions happen in the opposite order of what they're meant to do. Assuming Cursed You expelled everyone in the same game tick as a different player sent the trapped players to the dungeons, the game prioritizes the action activated by the player with the highest player identification number, or PID for short. In 2006, the number each player had depended on how long you had been online on a server. The longer you stayed online, the higher the number you had. And obviously, Cursed You had been online for longer than most of his party guests, making his action of expelling the guests take priority. So when hundreds of players, including the ones in the cage, spawned outside, the other action was still queued up and played directly after they all had been kicked. Since getting dropped into the dungeon would register your account as being in the dungeon, the variable saying you're on the upper floors of a house disappears, and PvP mode becomes activated. So in summary, you have a variable that turns on open world PvP and another that stops it if you're on the ground or upper floors of a player-owned house. This is supposed to be removed when you leave the house, but the developer forgot about the greater magic cage.
Maybe, like,
now
old
you have
RuneScape
open
people love
world
this. I
PvP
don't
turned
care.
on thanks
I
to
just want to see the massacre.
stupidly specific circumstances. As long as you don't log out, hop worlds, or teleport, the variable stays visible. Okay, enough on mechanics. It's time to talk about the carnage.
Thank fucking God. That's what I want to see.
As
what
players
actually
start
happened
dropping,
as a
panic
result. I don't care
spreads
how it
around
happened.
the Remington house portal. Some people still have no idea what's going on. Others know exactly what is going on. Some players run as fast as they can, not wanting to lose their expensive items they had brought to the prestigious party. Others are just deer in headlights, unable to avert their eyes from the disaster unfolding before them. A party hat is quickly lost in the chaos to a player named Yeti90, punching his victims to death with nothing but a pair of boxing gloves. Others are dying to mere shadows, killers avoiding attention by hiding in the masses. Some of the bug abusers likely teleport or hop worlds in an attempt to make the most of this once-in-a-lifetime chance, only to wipe the variable they accidentally smuggled out. Attending player moderators sound the alarm, with their silver crowns piercing through the chat box like a sword of light dispelling the dark. They warn players to run, report the bug abusers, and beg those same abusers to stop before it's too late. Others rush to the player moderator forums to open a direct line with Jagex, hoping to get in touch before these random killings turn into a full-fledged massacre. Meanwhile, at Jagex HQ, moderators Matt K, Mark R, and Murdoch make up the entirety of the community management team this evening. Having been working for just over 6 hours at this point, it wasn't long until they could finally head home, as their shift ended at 2 AM. But as the ones to deal with player moderators, they quickly noticed the reports coming in over their PMod emergency ticket system, all repeating the same warning about open world PvP.
You used to get them almost like every day or every week. You'd get something similar, which is like, oh my god, PvP's been enabled in this place. You better get there to see what's going on. So we used to get it all the time. So nobody took it seriously. And then we had about 2-3 more tickets come in. It's like, hang on a minute, probably ought to go and have a look at this.
Mod Mark R and Mod Murdoch jumps in game, teleports to Remington, and quickly discovers that the reports are entirely real. Trying to do what they can to remedy the situation, they start warning players to run away and bank their items. Ironically, this just sends more players towards the hot zones of danger when they could have just logged out and been perfectly safe that way. But it was late at night, people were panicking. None of them were prepared for a situation like this, and it was likely just as chaotic in the office as it was in Remington.
I can totally see why you'd go. You want to see what it is, but it's like
the abusers, they're actually struggling to get them all. You know how you can't log out of the game until 10 seconds after combat? Turns out even Jagex couldn't get around that requirement. And so if someone attacks a player, and then just attacks someone else within 10 seconds of their last kill, they just can't be logged out. Sure, the moment they stop, they'll be slammed by their ban, but until then, they can just go as long as they want. The Remington mass cascades into a system of predators and prey, with those expelled with the attack buttons able to murder any other player in the game, and those without unable to attack back, stuck in a non-PvP zone, only able to watch as their health ticks down until they lose everything they're carrying. With 2 J-mods unable to do anything but watch as the chaos unfolds, those with items to lose run north to the nearest bank, hoping to deposit all of their items before they're forcibly stripped of them. Some players are quick to escape, but not without trouble along the way. One of the bug abusers, Jonathan 0, follows the crowd north to attack players attempting to get to safety. He gets no kills, and attempts his luck against an unsuspecting player doing a farm run. Inside Cursed You's house, however, the Construction King and his friends are completely unaware of the chaos they've caused outside. They're just chilling and enjoying the afterglow of their friend's achievement. However, a lot of the reports flooding in from the PMods are name-dropping him and his party, so a scrambling staff team decided to lock his account just in case he's somehow enabling the bug.
We've got somebody in game who is causing a bug to be abused. The only way to get him to stop it is to get everybody out of his house. So we banned him. in order to stop it then and there, that's the only option you got. You can ban them or let them carry on. It's like, well, you ban them, kicks everybody from the house, and doesn't let them back in again.
So Cursed You is issued a ban. He is forcibly disconnected from the game, and his house immediately closes, with all of his friends forced outside into the masses. People are dying, P-mods are shouting, and even a couple J-mods are there trying to save the day. To call it a reality check is the understatement of the century. Cursed You is informed about the chaos over TeamSpeak, and does a cheeky little bit of ban evasion by hopping onto his real-world trading mule account, Hidden P-Hat, to check out the situation for himself. Duriel321, still in Remington, has spent the past minutes observing rather than abusing the bug. Though we know he attacked somebody in the town and discovered the variable still applied to him, it's likely he paused once the J-mods showed up. They clearly didn't know about him just yet, otherwise Duriel would have been just another ban in the Remington carnage.
Oh,
but
shit.
Brian had always been a PKer. It's the whole reason he played the game, and he'd be given the ability to attack anyone, anywhere. There was no way he was ever going to resist taking the plunge. His TeamSpeak friends, who were fully up to date on what was going on from the perspective of Duriel himself, all encouraged him to keep going. But they had to be smart about it, and laid a plan to do as much damage.
Okay, that's... Alright, hang on. I think I'm getting to the point where I can probably stop pausing the video and just do it quickly. But I'm not there yet. Fuck, up the stairs more. Okay, and then Hizert. And pause it all. Pause it all. Okay, then back down this. I hate that I can't just fucking click over here. I have to go down the stairs. Okay, now click over here. Back to work.
As possible. He splits off from the crowd, also making his way north towards the nearest bank. But he's not here to deposit his valuables, he's here to bring them out. While running with the fleeing masses, he tells one of his TeamSpeak companions, P6 EMX60, to wait by the Falador Bank so he can accept some items in a trade. By this time, Johnny his old Zero had also made his way to the Falador East Bank, still attacking players in the area. After finally getting a kill, he is attacked by a different player who also has the PvP variable still applied, Runescape Go 1, who is much better geared to fight. Jonah teleports off to escape, simultaneously ending his minutes of attention in the spotlight. As Duriel arrives in the bank, Runescape Go 1 pledges to protect the bystanding players from future killers. Little does he realize, the largest predator of them all is just a few squares away, getting ready to seize the moment.
Okay, so there's a guy that says he'll defend them in the bank, right? He's like, don't worry, I'll defend you guys. But Duriel is able to kill everyone, but he didn't go too hard at the beginning, so the mods didn't ban him. But he still has the ability to kill everyone, right? Okay, smart. Love this. Continue.
All of his days in PvP had been building towards. While most players were still attacking random players in Remington, Duriel and his encouraging friends were ready to abuse the bug to its fullest potential. He knew the consequences. He knew he wouldn't make it out of this unpunished, but he knew this was his chance to go down in history as a legend. He heads out of the bank and enters a trade with his waiting friend. What items did he trade, you ask? Well, we're not sure. There's no way to know what was in his inventory. It's a pretty safe bet to assume that Duriel was offloading some of his most valuable items, fully expecting an incoming ban for his upcoming actions. But with both of them ending the trade with a thanks, it was time to make history. Brian and his TeamSpeak friends had laid an evil plan. While players had started to reach Falador to bank their items, no one had reached the neighboring towns. So, taking a leisurely stroll, Duriel made his way to the once named Ghost Town. If he'd tried to teleport with an Amulet of Glory, he'd have lost his PvP variable, something he didn't know about but avoided by sheer luck. If he'd tried to world hop in an attempt to tear down the busy hotspots of World 2, he would have also lost the variable. There were many opportunities during the night where Duriel could have easily come to an early end, and he just happened to avoid them all. And so, Duriel arrived in Edgeville with a rogue variable still primed. The unsuspecting players in Edgeville thought nothing of it. People go there all the time after all. No one could have expected that this was going to be a ghost town once more.
Shit.
With the element of surprise on his side, Duriel immediately started swinging at the players, targeting those bearing the most expensive items. PKers returning from the wilderness with hard-won spoils, Alkers barely paying attention to the game as they tore through their giant piles of items, and those displaying their obscene wealth through equipped items. As Duriel's spree is going on, his friends on TeamSpeak are calling people over to Edgeville for Duriel to slay. One of the unfortunate victims answering the call is Primo, a wealthy player carrying his beloved green party hat. Just seconds after he stepped foot inside Edgeville, Primo is dead. Brian is filled with adrenaline, seeing the expensive paper hat appear on the ground before him, and equips the infamous green party hat that he'd wear as his spree continued. As the kills racked up, players started crowding around Duriel, wondering what was going on as the killings continued. Around this point, Duriel removed both a white and a yellow party hat from their previous owners. However, he was actually unable to pick up much loot for himself, as the greedy onlookers seized the opportunity to grab what they could, descending on party hats and high-level gear like the vultures that they were. Duriel knew a ban was incoming. He wasn't in it for the money. He couldn't be. It was a bloodlust driven entirely by an adrenaline rush, a lust for chaos. As fearful players fled Edgeville, they made west for Falador, hoping to get away, and eager to hunt down the rich and wealthy just within his grasp.
Falador is a
Duriel
place.
gave chase. While Duriel had already torn up Edgeville and is making their way to Falador from the north, players in Remington finally heed the advice of the J-mods and make their way to Falador to bank their items, having seen all the bug abusers in the area start to disappear and believing the glitch to finally be over. Even Mod Mark R and Mod Murdoch fall for this misconception, seeing a peaceful Remington and believing it's all over. Rather than following the players to Falador, they log out, believing their job to be done. Fresh blood runs to Falador from the south, running straight north in hopes of finding safety. They slam into the refugees from Edgeville, with a one-man army hot in their trail. Remington may have found peace, but that's because the chaos had all gone north. And with a mass amount of targets congregating in Falador Square, and Duriel descending from the north, the stage is set for the greatest disaster RuneScape has ever seen. Anticipating what comes next,
we're not even
some
there yet?
bystanders fire up their recording software, not wanting to miss a second of what follows. And with players starting to drop like flies, more and more eyes are morbidly drawn to the madness. But those pale in comparison to the hundreds of thousands of eyes that would descend on the videos of the event over the years to come. Some of the most infamous RuneScape footage that has ever been uploaded to YouTube.
Bank your items. Really?
For 5 long minutes, the rampage races Falador to the ground. PMods beg for players to get away and bank their items, but people are enthralled by the history in the making, and the pleas go unheard. Friends message friends to come and see, and as word spreads around the game, more and more people descend on Falador to watch the bloodshed for themselves. Within the last hour, the 1,200 players on World 111 had reached its max capacity of 2,000, with several more queuing up to get in. Mere hours earlier, this had been Cursed Use Day. It was now entirely Duriel's, with a ferocious stack of people following him around, an unhinged collection of people egging him on, asking him to kill them or chanting "Dur scared" on repeat. After building up this army of followers and clearing Falador of targets, Duriel decides to head back to Edgeville to take down the sneaky players who thought they'd managed to evade him. With impending doom returning to the edge of the wilderness, PMods continue to beg for help on the forums. Someone, anyone at Jagex, we need you! Well, they did have Jagex at the scene. Having realized the problem had spread further than Remington, Mod Murdoch logged back in to try and solve the problem. If he could force Duriel from the game, they could slam the banhammer on him, but Duriel was unbannable as long as he stayed in combat. And high on the bloodlust from the bug, he wasn't going to let enough time pass between kills to leave combat mode with a pool of targets around him. Why wait 10 seconds when you could immediately kill someone else? So Murdoch went for the second best thing Jagex could do. That is, asking Duriel as kindly as possible to stop, please and thank you. If Jmod powers weren't going to save the day, maybe words would. Unsurprisingly, this didn't stop Duriel. However, Murdoch was hot on Duriel's trail. He had to slip up eventually. There was no way he could keep up the perfect murderous pace for hours on end. And sure enough, Duriel slipped up. GHJJF, who just so happened to be the leader of Cursed Use clan, DI, became Duriel's last target, barely surviving next to Barbarian Village. As Duriel heads dead north to Edgeville on the hunt for more victims, too much time passes before he manages to strike again. 10 seconds are quickly gone. Mod Murdoch slams the disconnect button and Duriel is ejected from the game, the almighty train coming to an immediate halt. Duriel hadn't been banned, however, only disconnected. Mod Murdoch were probably more concerned about getting the biggest predator offline before doing anything more complicated. Duriel immediately logs back in, but with the killer variable removed by the logout, his killing spree is done for good. Duriel's not stupid, he knows his time is up. So, with his last moments in Gielinor, he removes his green party hat and trades it to his longtime friend, Voodoo Legion. With his Harlequin prize in the hand of his trusted companion, Duriel turns to dust, disintegrating into nothing as he is disconnected once more, with a permanent ban applied to his account. After about an hour of stress, fear, and death, the infamous massacre had seemingly come to an end. But the funny thing is, Duriel had managed to keep going for such a long time simply because he ran to a different town entirely to begin with. By the time the reports of Duriel's rampage had made it to Jagex, the killings in Remington and southern Falador had already lasted for 20 to 30 minutes. The largest predator might have been taken down, but who knows how many other killers were still running around the game? Who knows what events haven't reached community management's ears? And who knows if it's not all about to happen again?
Damn.
The bug was still in the game. This was only the start of a very long night for Jagex.
Emergency in Cambridge. Okay.
To say Night Shift were struggling was an understatement. One of the biggest sources of stress was to do with escalation. With no developers in the office overnight, there was no one on hand to fix the bug. Community management certainly couldn't do it. Do they hope for the best, cross their fingers that the bug doesn't become widespread with more offenders appearing and let it get fixed in the morning? Or do they...
Yeah, I think the video is pretty much over. The aftermath, I mean, I'd assume people were like, I lost my items, I want them back. No, sorry. Damn. Okay. Seems like a lot of stars had to align for that to have happened. Get my music back. Get my fucking area, or this back too. There we go. Swampletics.
Alright. Alright. Jeez. Any WoW story like that? Like that?
There's no protagonist in it. There was one debuff. The one, I forgot how it happened, but there was one that would like constantly tick you down, the blood plague. And it was like, it was some type of dot where it would spread to nearby players and people just brought it to Stormwind. And everyone in Stormwind was dying, but you don't lose your gear. You just have to run back. So, not like the biggest deal. The WoW funeral is another good one. There's a guy who played WoW for a really long time. He's a big WoW player, and I don't know if it's been skewed. I don't know the full story, but they held an in-game funeral when he died in real life, and they made this big server event out of it. Of course, a guild came in and killed everyone at the funeral service. It was a massacre. Let's see. WoW funeral raid. Oh, well, I'm canceling. I'm not gonna, it's not a documentary, to be fair. It's pretty fucking quick. But so here's a video of the dudes. This is basically, oh, it's a different video than what I'm used to watching, actually. This is the emotional dam. Where is my settings? All right, let's see. Where am I at with my skills? Because I think I'm going to try something new now. We've done a little bit of cooking. I'm currently at... Cooking is at 18, almost 20. Damn, maybe I get to 20 just to even out my agi. Massive 20 main. Oh, there was the tiny violin. That's comparable. But that's very recent. Hardcore WoW recently is a very recent thing. That's not like back in 2000. That's very recent. And with, you know, Hardcore WoW being like this new thing, it became like a who's gonna get the first Kel'Thuzad kill. Kel'Thuzad's probably is the final boss in Classic. Who's gonna do it with a full hardcore guild? Tiny violin, severe mental illness. Person has serious issues, unironically. Basically was with the guild for a long time and then killed them on a boss. Just intentionally wiped them on damn near the last boss. The Four Horsemen is the boss he wiped them on. You can actually just watch it. Tiny violin, Four Horsemen. No, Asmon react. See, this is very recent.
Invaders, cease this. Enjoy killing.
So this boss, you basically have 4 bosses, and you have to split them up. You got to tank all of them in different areas because each one gives you a stacking debuff. And once you every time you get another stack of it, it does more and more and more damage. So you have to attack this boss. Your stacks get too high. You need to move over here. Now you need to move over here, and you got to rotate tanks, blah, blah, blah. Essentially, what this guy did was he taunted the boss, and he pulled him to the middle of the room. One of the bosses. So you see, he's taunting this guy, and he's moving him over.
They are going for world first hardcore 4 horsemen. No one has killed 4 horsemen on hardcore.
What is Zoe doing?
And that's pretty much it. The boss is just going to stack debuffs on everyone, and everyone's going to die. But it's really crazy because it's like he's in Discord with these people, and he's been playing with these people for a very long time. He's friends with them. It's crazy. In fact, it's actually such a problem and so recent that like everyone was really worried that Tiny Violin was trying to get into our OnlyFans guild. It actually got even worse because there were people that thought there was someone named Amelia, and people were accusing her of being Tiny Violin in disguise because she was mute and she was like VTuber pretty much. She actually got so harassed that she quit. It was actually really shitty. It sucked. But there was a lot of things that, hey, it really could be Tiny Violin. Like, she's too good at the game for being so new, which is a compliment, but yeah, either way, it caused issues in the hardcore world. Wait, I'm not fishing anymore, am I? I think I'm done. Skill mage, it's fun. Well, let me look at my guide. Fuck you. We blame all issues on Jimmy if I do anything boring. So, Jimmy had fishing and cooking. I fucked with that. Mining and smithing. Oh. The fuck? Your attack level is level 5. Nice. Epic. So, addicting as fuck, not practical for long-term armor making, but people will think that you're cool if you do it. Wield your pickaxe. Go south of Varrock to the tin copper rocks. When you have as much as you want, go to Falador and smelt bronze bars. Then back to Varrock West Bank for anvil. All right, so he gave me a map. If you get 15 mining, 15 smithing, and 10 cooking, you can do Knight's Sword Quest and get 29 smithing immediately. Okay. My cooking is 10. Horrible guide. I agree. Jimmy is an idiot. Anyways. Let's go get my mining pickaxe and whatnot. I was reading, I think it was a Reddit post. It was a clip of me getting like flabbergasted by something I thought cost 300 gold, an Eye of Newt. And I was reading the comments there, and people were all just talking about how shitty y'all's advice is and how frustrating it was to watch all of you tell me what I should and shouldn't do. Like, people were like, all these fucking retards in the chat are trying to get this guy to recreate their childhood.
Video made it seem like tons of people died in Falador. Apparently only 38 deaths, cack.
It's still whatever. It's still a cool thing. But I'm glad that y'all are getting the hate and not me. Let's keep it that way. Let's get that pickaxe. Bronze as fuck. I'm not taking jack shells. Put the fish net away. I don't know if I want my armor. I don't think I do. Do I have any, like, tin or anything? Copper ore, might as well take this. Okay, I think that's it. Oh yeah, wield it. You're right. Did not need that bronze axe at all. Okay. So, God, this is fucking bright. South of Varrock. South of Varrock. Oh, hey, here's Falador. Oh, shit. South of Varrock. So probably here. Start hitting that road. Go quest if you want more active gameplay. I don't care anymore. Now that I'm a I just react to videos. I don't give a shit. My only issue is when I'm doing stupid ass fucking content that's actually just AFKing, like fishing and cooking, where you literally click and you AFK for 10 minutes, and then I don't have anything to do during that. That's when I mind the 10-minute of doing nothing type shit. If I have something to do, like watch a video, I don't care. Fine, sure. Mining isn't that, then I won't be watching a video. Fuck, someone's got to message the government of RuneScape, and they need to put a bridge right here. I mean, I don't know what kind of fucking citizen votings we've got going on, but how have y'all not voted for a bridge right here? This is crazy. There's an agility shortcut. It's ridiculous. We teleport? Well, then it shouldn't affect you. Fuck off. I don't want to follow anyone. If I was just following people the whole time while playing, I wouldn't know about the fact that we need a bridge up there. I'll suffer through it. It's fine. But still, add a bridge there. Make a poll. 70% or more. Fucking out of stam entirely. The fuck's going on? Okay, no event. It's not mine. Okay. How close am I? I see it. I clicked it. All right, I'm on my way. A ghost is throwing snowballs at you while you figure out how to mine. I think that's a player. I don't know. Go outside. In fact, get fucked. All right, so what do I mine here? I guess an equal amount of tin and copper. You swing your pick at the rock. Am I... Oh, he's animation canceling me with the snowballs, so I can't tell that I'm doing it. Doesn't matter, it's still mining, but it's annoying. Okay, let's see. I guess I can swap worlds, right? I wonder what that guy's name is. Jizz Boss. Classic name. Very nice. Better run, bro. Iron. You need mining 15. Okay. Jizzboss, stop throwing snowballs at me. Go somewhere else. Go level your fishing or something. Fuck off. I'm gonna report you. I'm gonna do it. Surely they'll do something. Disruptive behavior. Surely they'll be permabanned and killed in real life. Fuck. All right, we're world hopping. I'm out of here. How do I do this again? World swapper. Should I just go to like a Russian server and just deal with the ping like it doesn't matter? Like, is that a thing? I'm not gonna do that yet. But I can. Okay. Ping is fully irrelevant. All right. Wait, this is the BIS spot. I just go here, copper, and then I ping to tin. Bang, bang, bang. Okay. I don't like that rat staring me down. Okay, hold on. Finish this shit off and start mining the next one so I can read. Okay. So wield your pickaxe, silver, much as you want. Go to Falador. So it wants me to go to Falador and smelt bronze bars. Then back to Varrock, West Bank for Anvil. It's kind of a hike, right? So here's the mine. I have to go here to smelt? Bank a few in. Oh, so maybe like I'm confused at how he wants me to do this. Bank, hoard, and smelt later. Okay, so basically right now I just farm an absolute fuck ton of tin and copper. I bank all of it, run back, mine more, run back, mine more. And then later I'm gonna go to like an area where there's a smelter and a bank close by, and I just spam bank, smelt, bank, smelt. Let's just split it in twos. I get it. Okay. I get it. So what am I at? Mining is at 6. Let's at least get this double digit. How do I train HP? Getting hit, combat. Fuck. Kill the giant rat with a pickaxe? Can it do damn? Zeros. I don't know about this. This thing's actually fucking me up. Okay, double hits. Triple. Quad. I'm on fire right. Oh, it's over. It's actually close as fuck. We're just trading ones. Easy. You're fucked. Fuck your rat meat. Train strength to increase max hit. Train strength. How do I do that? Swap attack styles. How do I do that? The swords bot combat. Oh, I've looked at this before, but I didn't know what it did. So I want to do crush or stab. Does it matter which one of these two I do? Crush? Okay. I think it's because I have my cape, right? My cape does some type of crush shit. It's a pickaxe, so crush. Why can I not see the fucking stats of my pickaxe? I just see... What? Oh, I'm full inventory. All right, let's go. So there should be a bank here, right? Okay, I'm going to that bank. Damn, chat is dumb. +4 stab, you want stab, idiot. Fucking idiot! Duh! What is this? I don't know. I know this. Oh, shit. Oh, God. You can get this plugin to hide your world everywhere. Okay, Jimmy gave me a world hider tip thing, majig. Okay, deposit all. Deposit all. And we head back out to the mines, baby. Click on the punching bags north of that bank. Very cool secret. Can't. Can't do it. Busy. Hold on, I gotta PvP this rat real quick. Never mind. I thought he was aggroed. I'm chilling. Okay, we'll go on stab, but I actually don't know the right answer here, and I feel like... I don't know. Who gives a fuck? Your HP is 7, it'd probably kill you. Yep. Are you contemplating what attack style to use for pickaxe right now? Yes. Yes, I am. Well, okay. I just want to understand the thought process, right? And then I could apply that thought process to a later weapon, maybe. So I should understand shit. Because I'm looking at it, and to me, crush, and it gives strength XP. Great. So strength XP, I understand that. But this also gives strength XP, but it's a stab. So, I don't know. Look at your equipment tab, and you see under what's your highest, and that's what attack style you want to use. Okay? Equipment tab. View equipment stats. So I have crush +4 and stab +4. So it doesn't matter. Oh, that's defense. Okay, I have stab +4 and crush +2. So I want to use stab. That's it. There's nothing else to it. Now, obviously, it would change when I get different gear, but it's the same concept. Got it. Are there any, like, mobs that are... Well, I guess there could be mobs that have really high stab defense if you're autistic and you look up their stats, shit like that. Okay. But at low levels, that's probably not a thing. I should just go with whatever I have the highest version of. Easy. Got it. What am I higher again? I forget already. I was higher... stab. Okay. So I'm impaling. Now, question. That one guy who said, use this one, idiot. What were they recommending I use? Were they recommending stab? They recommended stab? Fuck. I wish they were wrong. I wish they were recommending the wrong thing. Fuck. If it's pointy, stab. If it's blunt, crush. I don't know about that. How many trips should I take here? This will be the second trip. Let's do about 4. 4 trips. Till 15 mining? Oh, that's a good idea, too. That might be more than 4 trips. I'm at 8. All right. We'll stop at 15 mining, then. You would usually wear armor and stuff that coincides with the weapon, but right now you accidentally have more stab. Usually it'll be crush. Okay. Duh, idiot. Drop the copper, but I'm making bronze, motherfucker. And you need tin and copper. Idiot. I do tin next. Trying to get that perfect fucking symmetry of that straight line of tin. You have sound effects turned off? Yeah, because people are annoying. Well, area sounds. Oh, wait, no, it's like deep in the settings, right? Fuck, I don't even know what settings I fucked with to make these things mute. The annoyance mute? Oh. Let's turn that off for now and just... Do I need this? Y'all want to hear this? Y'all like this shit? Sounds like a fire alarm. Just glitching over Discord over and over. Oh, that was a quick one. Sounds like money. Okay. All right. Take your fucking time, princess. Holy fuck. Actually, 5 years, bro.
Bruh, what is this? Thank you, Christ. Watch me get this in like 2. Nope. Nine mining. Funny RuneScape sound meme. But I feel like it's gonna be like, oh. Okay. Good one. All right. That's batch number 2 completed. Let's head back in. Remember, halfway to skill 99 is skill level 92. Yeah. I was asking Jimmy how long it would take to get 99 agility. I was actually thinking about leveling agility to 99. I was like, it's optimal, you know? Might as well just get agility to 99 before everything else. Right? And then through just some discussions and calculations, I came to the info that it would take a very, 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 very long time. And that it's not gonna happen. I thought it would be like 36 hours, which is really autistic, but I'm like, I could do that. Just take some Adderall and just bang it out, you know? Just fucking long ass subathon stream. It's so stupid that in hindsight, oh my god, this guy leveled agility to 99 on his first day. What a goofball. But then I heard 2000. I'm like, okay, that's...
I hate that the LOL emote is taking over Twitch laughing. It's like a bunch of fucking Facebook moms. Disgusting.
What's wrong with Facebook moms, bro? Grats me. Oh shit, someone's next to me. Mining my shit. Wait, no, I canceled. Why is everything kind of going black a little bit? Huh? What's going on? Hey, you're taking my spot, bro. Fucking... Who do you fucking think you are, bro? Level 5? Groyholm Gay. Whatever, bro. Oh. Wait, hold on. Oh. Fuck, he's gone. It's too fast. Damn, when people are inside of you, they're like just straight up invis. Lure the rat to the bot. Oh, he left. What world are you in if you need... What world are you in? Or what world are you if you need some advice and skip the boring low levels, them with some quest? Bro, your sentences make no sense. Good luck. Oh, no. I think I fucked up. I went double copper and ruined... Wait. We're good. I fucked it up again. We're fixed. That's good. Some quests give you a lot of XP and various skills. I'm sure they do, man. That's crazy. Tell me about it. Let me know. Make sure you @ me and type in caps.
Keep seeing shit about the waterfall quest. I don't know what that is. Not doing it right now. And if you're upset about that, let Jimmy know, because Jimmy didn't put it in my guide. He did? Okay, well, I'm not there yet, so. Quests that aren't boring as fuck. Yep, waterfall. Extreme gamer warning. This quest is OP as fuck. It will jump you from 1 to 30 attack/strength for completing. It is usually the first thing veteran players do on new accounts. If you do this, definitely use Quest Helper or call me or some shit. It doesn't take super long time, but you can fuck it up easily and die, and it takes forever to get back. Okay. Maybe one day. I'm busy mining. Motherfucker's meditating over there. So how many, like... Does pretty much every RuneScape veteran, like... Let's just go with the RuneScape content creators, and I'll understand. Are all of them 99 everything? No? So they haven't beaten the game they've been playing their whole life? Yeah, we are. All of us. Okay. $60,000 people have 99 all. 60,000? So it's like not even a big deal. So at that point... The fuck? Oh. God, that sound actually scares me. I think I'm like under attack by firecrackers or something. $12 mining, 3 levels to go here. Oh, I'm full. All right. Let's head back. Probably one more batch, I would imagine, might get me there. Can you upgrade your axe? I don't know how to do that. It's not in the guide, so I'm not doing it. Sticking with my bronze pickaxe. For now. Deposit all. Deposit all. Back to the mines. It's intimidating now, but when you're higher level in skills, you have better XP per hour methods, and most of them are easily AFKable from 80 to 99. Okay. Interesting. This is the sound you should be afraid of. I don't know what that is, but all right. Oh. $638,000 people have 99 strength, if that puts it in perspective. Interesting. Don't fucking do it. There you go. Stay the fuck over there. Mind your fucking iron. Seat's taken, bro. I can't read whatever you said. It's gone. Fuck off. He's crying. Good. Oh. I was reading something. You're in a free-to-play world, hun. Aw, okay. Wow. $13, Big Prog. What's the plan after mining? I don't know yet. Oh, smithing. The shit that I mined. And then after that, I don't know. Whatever I want. Crazy. Almost halfway to 99. Getting there. Bro, hurry the fuck up. Watch the Oda block when it registers video. I don't think I'm going to react to any videos right now. Maybe while smithing, we'll see. It's a 30-second clip. Okay, then I'll watch it. I thought it was a fucking 1-hour video. Let's see here. When it registers 3 years ago, 1 minute.
One back, off prep.
It's a PvP match, okay.
This could kill Manx when it registers. Manx.
When it registers, look, they know it's lagging. Look!
On the back burner now, needs to hit a VLS spec big. 17 gets his one back, off prayer. This could kill Manx when it registers.
When it registers, mate! What the fuck? Look how laggy it is! The hit didn't even spawn!
Okay. I've seen this.
I can't do this today. I can't do this today, bro. I can't do this today. I can't do this today. I waited too long. I spent 3 weeks. I spent 3 weeks waiting for this. I did 14 hours, 16 hours every single day. I skipped the gym for this shit. Fuck! I lost 10 pounds for this shit. Damn it! Fix your game! You fucking dog shit company! Fuck you! Oh my god! Fix the game!
Turn into Cyclops for a second. So what happened? Something didn't register? I don't know. Oh, a loser DDoS the tourney. Oh. So it's not the game's... It's just... Damn, everyone has the same cape on. It's like fucking moving. Damn. Inferno, Max, Infernal, Max Cape. Max Infernal Cape. I don't know what that is. Interesting. Excellent. What is that? Bis melee cape plus max in all stats. So losers. That's sick. All right, what am I at? 14, one more level. And I am zooming with this 20 agi. Make sure your account security is up to date. It's not. Deposit all. Deposit all. Back to work. Last batch. Damn, these motherfuckers are still here in a line. Get iron when you hit 15. No. If I want to use iron, I'll come back here. We'll see. I'm gonna go smelt my bronze, and I'll do what I can with bronze. And then I'll come back if I want. There is a plugin for quests. Really? No way? What's it called, gamer? Basically tells you everything you need to know and press and go. Really? What's it called? You didn't tell me what it's called, though. Quest helper. I'll look into that. Does my sarcasm not hit or something? The one on top. Thank you. At this point, I'm getting tired of these fucks all around me. I might have to hide. Whatever. Just don't annoy me too much. By the way, I've been following you for over 10 years. I think probably more. That's... Thanks, man. It's sick. It's crazy journey that we've been on. How's the kids? How's the family? Nah, there's no way you have kids with that cape. At least I hope not. Don't have any. Yeah, he doesn't. I don't know what he said. It's gone. Sorry, I don't look at fucking in-game chat. As soon as it leaves the pop-up window, I'm not reading it. Bang, 15. All right, let's finish up this batch. It's taking these last few like fucking nodes are taking way too many hits. I want out of here. All right, fuck this. It's gotten too much. Entity hider. Bang, you're gone. I'm just gonna world hop too. Hang the heck on. We're Omega piecing the fuck out. I don't like using Entity Hider. So I like seeing when people are around me. But I don't like it when everyone around me is just a fucking stream sniper. Hang on. Why can't I switch? Oh, here we go. Okay, back to work. It's different people following you in WoW, or it's different from people following you in WoW, because in WoW you can escape in higher level zones, but that's not really a thing in old school RuneScape. Yeah, I bet. I gotta imagine there could be some person who plays the game and never did mining or anything like that, and then they want to do mining, so they have to come to the starting zone despite being like end game everything else. Oh, look, bots. You think these are bots? Girls, Poislo. Let me see. How do I type? Are you real?
Wow, was basically what the 16-year-olds were playing. Meanwhile, this was all the 13 to 14-year-olds could afford, cause ran on school PCs. So if anything, OSRS players are even more emotionally stunted than Hunter mains.
Yeah. Type if you're real, please. They're bots. Right? I mean, if this was WoW, I'd be able to tell you they're bots right away just based on their movement, but I cannot tell in this game. I think they're actually just real bots. Hablo Inglés. I don't know how to spell Inglés. Yeah, they're bots. All right, moving on. All right. Say bot. Bot. Maybe it like triggers them to type something. Are you bot? Please respond. Bot people. Okay, this guy's not a bot. Whatever, moving on. Hello? Click. All right. Music? I can hear my own thoughts. I don't like this. Fuck. Thank God. All right, so now, oh, don't look. Oh, I did it wrong. What? Everyone telling me I can type it on my keyboard. Wrong. I can't. It's a plugin. You're so plugin brained that you don't even know what your plugins are fucking doing. Anyways, what's the guide say? Back to the mining. We're going up Hizert. So he wants me to go to Falador. And then back to Varrock West Bank for an anvil. Mine the fucking rocks for a while. So smelt in Edgeville, and then run to the anvil to craft, I guess. Okay, Edgeville. There it is, up there. So north left. There's a bank. Well, there should be a bank there, right? Yeah. Edgeville. Keeps moving. Who the fuck is this random thing following me? That's a player. Oh. Fuck, I'm gonna have to cross that river, though. So maybe I go south to the... Yeah. There's a bridge north? Was there? Oh, but it's way north. I think it's faster. I'm almost out of stam. Oh no. Oh no, my experience. Oh, fuck, here we go. 4 is heavy. I don't have anything in my bags, ATM. Okay, we're gonna swap servers. This person's fucking annoying. Hang on. Bam, I'm fucking gone. Okie dokie, artichoke. Let's hit my bank back up. We be wanting half tin, half bronze. So let's do 10. 10. So how much? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 4 more of each. Oh, this is awkward. Okay, bang. All right, now we're evened out. That looks like a smelter up there, right? Smelt furnace. Bro, this is a fireplace, but if it works. Bronze bar. All right, getting to work. Oh, here we got a paragraph. Hold on. Hey, I know you follow a document that someone made for you, but do you see the wiki symbol under the little earth on your world map? Right-click it, click and click search wiki. Type anything you want to know. For example, new player guide. That is the fast way to look at whatever you want to know. The wiki symbol under the little earth. Look up wiki. Search wiki. Let's type in, just as an example, fire cape. Oh. Okay. Interesting. And then it pops your browser open. Okay. But here we go. Lots of bronze bars here. We take these back. Big deposit. Deposit all. Withdraw 14. Withdraw 14. What the fuck? Bronze. All right, let's try this. Bronze bar. Bronze bar is a bar of refined bronze. It can be created through smithing at level 1 using a copper ore and tin ore at a furnace, granting 6.2 smithing XP. Okay. I can make a dagger, which I've already done that. A sword. Interesting. Okay. Oh, done already. Back to work. Okay, deposit all. Same thing again. Oh, damn. Wait, does it save my 14? Oh. I didn't know it saved my option. Okay, cool. Love that. Big level ups. Where am I at? This is smithing right here. Okay, I'm currently at 5. The fuck? What? Open the bank. I don't need to talk to you. The fuck? Deposit all. 14, 14. Okay.
So to make dragon armor. Okay. Hell yeah. Let me just do that. Good idea. Hit space to make it easier. Hit space. At what point do I press space? Always, every time. Okay. Let me figure out this space bar shit. So I just... Oh, okay. When do I space bar? Oh, space there, I see. Alright. So this should give me 14 times, I think 5. I don't have math. I don't feel like doing it.
lot of bronze ore. Or bar. So now that I've done this, Knight's Sword quest and get 29 smithing immediately. Knight's Sword quest. Okay. 15 smithing. Am I not? 15 smithing? Patrolling, right? What? Anvil. Oh, so now do I get smithing XP from crafting? Use bars you made at the anvil. Okay, I thought that would only level like my crafting or something. But I guess smith. Huh. All right, well, either way, he wants me to go to Varrock, south left of it. Oh, damn, this bridge is right here. Fuck yeah. It's like leatherworking versus blacksmithing. Okay. Wait, issue though. I need to bring stuff, don't I? I guess I have a bank here. I just use this bank over here. You said hammer. I can't tell if I'm there or not. No, I'm not. Bank is there. And that's the anvil. Okay, so need to go a little farther. Like here-ish. Oh. Okay, do I have a smithing hammer in here? Or do I need one even? Axe, sword. No, I don't think I have one. Huh. General store, you can just buy it? Okay, so that's a general store angle. What was a general store icon? I remember seeing it yesterday, but I forgot. Maybe there's one at the anvil? Master smithing tutor, maybe? Hello. How can I join smithing? The master smither tutor gives you a hammer. You're gonna need to get your hand on some metal bars. You can do this by mining your own ores, blah, blah, blah. I get it, bro. Free hammer. Fuck yeah. All right, let's go ahead and grab some bars. Extract all. All right, now we hit that smith. But before I do that, we swap worlds because fuck all of you. All right, bang. So now we hit that. I don't want to talk to you, bro. Stop. I talked to you already. You already gave me the hammer. All right, smith. So what is going to be the most efficient thing? Oh, I'm making a helmet. I assume it's all going to give me the same XP. It doesn't really matter. At least in this case. Arrow tips? Oh. Y'all are saying arrow tips. Why? Two-handed sword? Oh, shit. Where even are arrow tips? Nails. Oh, here they are. 1 bar for 5. But I can't make those yet, can I? Maybe I can. They look like they're kind of darkened out though, right? You can? Hold on. White letters means you can. Okay, so I can. All right, I'm arrow tipping. So I'm getting 12 XP per. Oh, 13. I guess it's random. 12. So why did you all say arrow tips are better? I mean, it doesn't seem worse, but all of you in unison said arrow tips are better. What's the reasoning? Because it's the same XP. Because you can reuse them later. Okay, that's why. That makes sense. Anyone need some helmets? I got a couple extras. Stab +3, slash +4. Is this better than mine? My Iron Man outfit? Probably not. I'm gonna look. Oh, don't look. All right. Where's my Iron Man gear? So this helmet is stab +6, slash +7, and crush 675. Okay. No, it's extreme. It's way worse. This would only be better if I was like playing range or something. All right. Oh, cool. They stack up. Nice. Pause it all and withdraw all. Okay, back to my smith here. Arrow tips. All right, I'll be right back. Zoom in on the details so y'all can check this shit out. It's crazy. Nice. So now my smithing XP, nice, I'm at 10. Okay, I might actually hit 15, probably not. I think I gotta go mine more. Shit. I have a gold bar. All right, withdraw all. All right, last bit I can do. Do Doris's quest. Doric's quest. Doric's quest? All Okay. Doric quest. Let's see. How do I search Doric? Okay, he's mostly known for his quest called Doric's Quest. His hut contains an anvil and a whetstone. He is right, whatever that is on the minimap. I think it's close to me, right? The outskirts of the wall. Am I fucking stupid? Where is this? Oh, I think it's over here. That, yeah, there it is. Okay, Doric's Quest. Fuck it, let's do it. Let's drop some shit off at the bank first. Deposit all. Do I need gear for this quest? The quest guide, you'll need supplies. Oh. A pickaxe? Okay. Where's my pickaxe? Oh, it's equipped, isn't it? Put the hammer away. Check the Wikipedia for what's needed. Okay, Doric's Quest. I'm cheating. Let's see. Okay, novice, very short quest. Doric the Dwarves. I need 6 clay, 4 copper ore, and 2 iron ore. So I have to go get 2 iron. I have 15 mining, so I can do that. All right, so before I head over there, I'll just go mine really quick. I could go there too, just straight south. I don't know where you get clay. Oh, literally right here. Okay, clay rocks. Look at that. Tin. Any iron? Silver rocks. Tin. Silver rocks. Iron right there. Holy fuck. Everything I need. I don't know how much I need again. How much did it say? 6 clay. Not soft clay. Okay. And 2 iron. I don't think copper is here, but I know where copper is for sure. Just go back to my other mine. Now, I'm using this guide here, telling me what I need for the quest when I haven't even grabbed the quest yet. And a lot of people are very upset that I'm reading this, and instead of what I'm missing out on is walking to the quest and then walking back. And that's ruined their day. So there comes a point where the things that upset you shouldn't upset you, because that is so irrelevant. Okay, this is beyond enough. Let's head over. Now, oh, hold on. These guys fucked me up, I think.
Use the Quest Helper plugin. Also use Bank plugin so you can type keys for pin and chat can't
Maybe
see.
one day.
Your chat is trying to help you. Pay attention.
No, I'm good. There is content yesterday where I was doing the Goblin Diplomacy quest, where I ran all the way to the Goblins and I had to get the dye and then run back, and then I then needed to get more dye, so I ran there again and back, and then I fucked up the dye because I'm retarded, and I put it on the armor and fucked it up, so then I ran back again. So if you really want that running back and forth content because I have no clue what's going on, that's there and it's available for you. $4 copper. All right. Now let's go to Dorcas or whoever. Hug the right wall. Fuck it. Kill me. Let's see what happens. Blocked it. Suck it. Where was it again? It was like by... Oh, it's actually so fucking far, isn't it? And I'm out of stam. Oh no, pain.
Hope you enjoy playing regardless of the cringe backseaters, my buana.
That's fine. Cores weigh a lot. Really? All right, and then yeah, I just follow this fucking trail deep east. These are barbarians. A pottery oven. Coal and tin. Damn, they got shit to mine in here. All right, do your thing. Wait, hold on. I might have fucked up. Nope, I didn't. We're good. Which building is it? Holy fuck. Level 19 black bear. Jesus. Alright. Dorcas, I'm here. Wait, fucking sprint the last bit. Nice. Alright. Hello, traveler. Brings you to my humble smithy. I wanted to use your anvil. I want to use it to mind your own business, checking out the landscape. What do you make here? I make pickaxes. I am the best maker of pickaxes in the whole, whatever the fuck. Okay. Do you have anything to sell? Sorry, but I've got a running order with who's Nermoff. Nermoff has a store open in the Dwarven Mine. You can find interest in blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's great. Can I have a quest? Mind your own business, short stuff. How nice to meet someone with such pleasant manners. Do come again when you need to shout at someone smaller than you. Okay. I wanted to use your anvils. My anvils get enough work with my own use. I make pickaxes, blah, blah, blah. If you could get me some more materials, then I could let you use them. Oh. Yes, I'll get you the materials. 6 clay, 4 copper, and 2 iron ore. Ooh. It's funny, I have those things already. What do you mean? I can usually fit 28 things in my backpack, and in a world full of quite literally limitless possibilities, a complete coincidence has occurred. I don't quite understand what you're saying. Okay. Well, out of pure coincidence, despite definitely not knowing what you were about, what the fuck? Wait, the first quest I skipped. I just so happened to carry the exact items. Oh my, that is a coincidence. Pass them here, please. I can spare you some coins for your trouble. And please use my... that's funny. Okay. All right. The dialogue's great. Quest completed. So let's see here. Am I 15? I'm 11 smithing. I need 15. 0 smithing XP. You're all wrong. You are wrong and you should feel bad. Mods, go to the VOD and ban everyone. All right, well, let's hit up the good old fucking faithful mines. But first, I gotta be right back. Night Sword, I can't! Night Sword quest requires 15 mining, bro, or smithing, right? That's the goal. 15 mining and 15 smithing and 10 cooking. Cooking's done. No problem. I have 19 cooking. No, it doesn't. Motherfucker, what? It just requires iron bar. I don't trust you. Blame Jimmy. Let him know. Let me see if this guy sells anything here. Good. The love of metal is a thing close to my heart. Okay, can I buy anything from you? No, I can't. Shit, all right. You can get iron bar from other places besides smithing it. Like the auction house? How about I just fucking go smith it and y'all fucking kick rocks? Now I'm pissed. Now I'm leveling it to 15, even if I find another way. But I do need to AFK for a second. Hang on. It is a deep fucking run east. Fuck. I have to cross the bridge too. Oh, my sprint's available. Let's go. Thank God. Damn, I'm zooming out here. All right, I'll be right back. Hang on. I don't know where my headset went. I got bad news, stream. I have to go early. I don't know where my headset went. I can't hear anything. I have to go early though. I have to go handle a family issue. Shouldn't take long. It's not a big deal, but I have to turn the stream off, obviously, because by the time I'm back, it'll be too late. So, damn, unfortunate. I will be on tomorrow. Tomorrow, I will continue doing literally what I'm doing right now. So I'll just pick it up. GG's. All's fine. All's good. But thanks for watching. GG's. Peace out. Can't hear anything, but peace. See you tomorrow.